Well, hi ho, folks, and welcome back to the adventures of Turwinkle, the Gnome Mage. And guess what? It is that time of year again. That's right, it's time for the Running of the Gnomes. This year, again, Running of the Gnomes 2014, and we have a guest with us today, and that is Dravvie, and she's on her character Tatiana, and Miss Tata of the Gnome Race for the Cure. I love the implications there in her name. So, welcome, ma'am, and it is an exciting time of year, isn't it?
It really is. I'm really excited. This is kind of my favorite time of year. I get to see basically all my friends all over again, all 1,000 of them or more.
That's right. Turwinkle has got his hair dyed. He's all ready. He's got his tabard, and he is all set. And so, what day is the Running of the Gnomes 2014 going to happen on?
This year we are running on October 11th. That's a Saturday, and we're going to be doing it on the Scarlet Crusade server as usual. So if you made a gnome last year or the 4 years before that, all you have to do is log in and return to the gnome starting area, and you will be all set.
That's right. And so, if they want to roll up a new tune, again, you go to the Scarlet Crusade server, you roll up a gnome, and with the pink hair. Now, how do they get into the guild?
All they have to do is show up. There will be groups of us who will be doing, they'll be putting out macros in general, say, and other channels. And all you have to do is whisper one of us, and we'll just toss you an invite. So that's all you have to do. If you're coming on a trial account, unfortunately, you cannot get an invite to the guild. That's not our fault, it's Blizzard's fault. But we do have a special channel called /Gnome Run, and you can chat with everyone there, so you'll still be able to participate in all the fun.
Well, great. Now, let us talk for those folks that don't know what this is all about. Give the folks what this is all about. Tell them what it's all about.
Well, the whole idea started way back in like 2008. Basically, we decided to change our guild's tabard seeds on Scarlet Crusade's tabards to pink while we were raiding in the month of October. And it was really, really popular. Everybody in the tabard actually like wore their tabards every single time we showed up to a raid. Like it was a huge deal, and we got way into it. Like if you were wearing your tabard, you'd get like a raffle ticket, and you'd wind up winning things. So the next year we were like, we'll do the same thing. Why not? It was fun. Um, and we wound up actually organizing the run. And the whole idea behind it was we wanted to raise awareness. We realized there's a lot of young people, a lot of young women, a lot of young men who don't think to check for cancer, to talk to their loved ones about checking for cancer and breast cancer and getting the treatment, or like if they're of the age to be going to go get, a mammogram or whatever, they're putting it off. And I think that seeing all of this maybe will help them start the conversation or go get the like proper doctor's care that they need to. So I think this is more important. The other thing that we're doing is we realized that if we have all these people, like we could maybe raise some money. So we put out a bet, and we were like, if you if this many gnomes show up, we will raise, I'll donate like a penny for every gnome, or I'll donate a nickel for every gnome. And it was silly because we only expected like 40 or 50 gnomes to show up the first year, and we got 140, and then we got like 500 gnomes, and then we got like 800 gnomes, and then last year we had like 1,000 gnomes. I don't even know how many gnomes we're gonna have this year. Um, but the point is we just thought like the idea of something small could like help a little bit. But we have so many people who come now that we raised like $1,300 last year. And we are raising money for the TUI vaccine. I think that's the proper way to say it. And they are working on a vaccine to actually prevent metastatic breast cancer, which is the most aggressive form of breast cancer out there. So it's a pretty big deal. And we're working to raise awareness for that.
Well, awesome. And so, again, all that money goes to that vaccine, and more importantly, doesn't it go to the Cleveland Clinic? Is that correct?
Yeah, it's the Cleveland Clinic who is developing the vaccine, and they are working on it. And actually, last year, midway through the year, those of you guys who donated may have gotten the letters. If you donate, you actually get a really nice thank you letter. I don't know if you guys noticed or if you guys all got them, but you get a really nice thank you letter. And we all got emails last year Some people may have missed them, but it actually moved from being in the testing phase to being in the phase where they're actually ready to start human clinical trials. But it just has to get approval from the FDA first. So that's the next big step. So we're really, really excited about it. And the projection is that it could be on the market by 2023, which is still a ways away, but it's something.
All right. Well, excellent. Now, okay, so it is October 11th. Now, what time do folks want to get here?
Well, the race itself starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I always tell people show up early. It is a madhouse. It is crazy. Don't show up at like 10 a.m. and expect me to be here because I'm probably going to be in bed that morning. Because I'm usually up pretty late because there's an after party afterward, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But show up, show up early. Get your tabards, meet some people. Some people want to go to Iron Forge and change their hair. Like Tata has different hair than other people. Show up a little bit early, meet some people, hang out, check out how many gnomes there are, whatever. Show up now early. Is what I tell people, or at least 30 minutes early. Like, don't be that person who shows up like a minute before and is like, I didn't get an invite to guild. Where's the tabard? Oh my God, where's all the things? Because it's crazy right before it starts.
Right, and if you folks want to check out what it's going to be like, Turwinkle has 2 episodes that he did on this last year, the Running of the Gnomes 2013. So check those out, and you'll kind of get an indication of what's going to happen. And again, I had so much fun last year; it was a blast. And so, explain to folks what we're going to do when the race starts.
Well, when the race starts, basically, we'll turn off guild chat and everybody will be regulated to the Gnome Run chat channel, number one. So everybody will be chatting in the same channel. We actually have 2 guilds because we've kind of overflowed at this point. But everybody will start running, and we will head through Dunmorrow, and we will head. Are we Dunmorrow? Is that where we are? We'll head up through Iron Forge. We'll head on the tram. The tram usually gets some people. Tram. I have fallen off the tram a couple of years in a row. If you can make it on, so we'll load up onto the tram. That part's really tricky. I'm going to warn you all in advance. And then we're going to head through Stormwind through the canals. And we're going to head on out through Stormwind gates. Once we get out there, we're going to take a brief pause, let the people who got stuck on the tram get caught up if they can. Some people may be really trapped in the tram. They may wind up at the Brawler's Pub instead that night. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. All you got to do is show up to be counted. We just count your heads. That's all that matters. Once we leave Stormwind, we're gonna head on out. We're gonna run past Goldshire. I know that's a little sketchy, but we're not on Moonguard. It's okay. So we're gonna run through, and then it gets a little scary. We're gonna run through. We're gonna run on down, and we're gonna run through that pack where those Murlocs are into Duskwood. That's where it gets scary. There's gonna be wolves. There's gonna be Murlocs. There's gonna be spiders. Oh my. And then we're gonna run through the town in Duskwood, and then down on into Stranglethorn Vale, and then we're gonna all the way to Booty Bay. I won't lie, I've seen people been taken out by pirates. I've seen people been eaten by gorillas. I got eaten by a stray gorilla last year. I don't even know what happened.
Oh no!
Yes, just came out of nowhere. It just really wanted me. I guess it's because I had never died on a run before. So things will happen. But the nice part is that we actually have like an honor guard who comes through and clears out most of the things, and they're all horde. And they clear things out for us, and then we have a group of people who are high levels who usually come pick up our gnomes who get eaten by things. The whole thing is there's no winner of the race. If you make it to Booty Bay, you have won for the year. Congratulations. And then once we get up to the top of Booty Bay, we'll run to the top of the auction house and we'll make a big heart. It's a little bit of a struggle, but once we get everybody in the right place, it looks amazing. It's really cool. People toss out like balls and toys and all sorts of fun things. Once we're done with that, we turn guild chat back on, we let you all loose, and the after party is super duper fun. Did you go to the after party last year, Turwinkle?
You know, I went on the boat to Ratchet and ran with the group through Orgrimmar to get a lick and a hug in on on Old Garage. That was I had so much fun with that. And let me tell you folks, again, take a look at those two episodes on the channel, and you will see how much fun it is. As we were running along, I tell you, there were gnomes getting dragged off into the jungle by tigers, and it was so exciting and so tense, and especially at the end when I thought for sure I was not going to make it to Garrosh. I zoned into Orgrimmar, and sometimes it takes a while for everybody to pop in. And for a second there, it was just Turwinkle by himself, and in the middle of Orgrimmar, and all these guards started coming in, but then everyone else started popping in, and so I made a dash, and I got in there, was able to get a lick and a hug in on Garrosh before he killed us all. But it was so much fun, and
He needs those hugs.
but the important thing here, folks, is that it is a great, great event for a wonderful cause. They really, again, they raised $1,300 last year, and we're hoping to do more this year. Do we kind of have a goal this year?
Our goal again in this year is $1,500. I'd like to see us hit that $1,500 and maybe top it a little bit. I'd love to see us top the amount of people who were there last year. I don't want to make the servers groan like we did last year a little. They groaned a little bit at me. When we hit Stranglethorn Vale, everybody was apparently running alone for about 20 or 30 steps. You can see that in Turwinkle's videos. You can see that in everyone's videos. Everyone was suddenly alone, and the chat lit up, and everybody's like, "Why am I alone?" And I'm like, "Just keep running."
Yeah, people will pop in around you. It takes a little bit for the server to upload that many gnomes with the pink hair. It is a sight to behold, and it is so much fun. And there are guilds that send whole guilds come and join us, Horde side, Alliance side, all for a good cause. And again, just a lot of fun. So let us again give them the date and the time one more time, ma'am.
The date is October 11th, Scarlet Crusade US, and it is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And show up a little bit early, come get your tabards. You'll get pretty pink tabards, and you'll get an invite to the guild and get to hang out with everybody. Seriously, there are so many people from all over the place. Last year there were people from like Africa and like New Zealand and Australia and all over the place. So come see everybody.
Now, if someone can't come and join the run, can they donate to the cause?
They can definitely donate to the cause, and I'm certain that there will be people streaming last year. I know Elvine streamed the run. I'm going to make an effort to stream part of the run. I think Elvine's going to stream the run. I know that you'll post a video of your adventures of the run a few days afterwards so they can see it after the event. So I think there will be definitely ways for people to see it and then donate to the cause afterwards too. So.
Well, certainly. And so, well, thank you so much, Dravvie. I can't wait. This is, again, it was a long year to get here, and I can't wait to do it again. I had so much fun last year.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm really excited to see you the day of. Are you ready to hand out tabards with me?
Oh, Turwinkle will be happy to help out any way he can.
Oh, I'm so excited. I have a big stack for him that day.
Okay. All right, folks. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you at the Running of the Gnomes 2014. So join us, have some fun, and again, for a great cause. So we will see you there.
Bye.